Hey folks, and welcome back to another edition of me digging around with Hawken because I don't have anything better to do. No, really, I actually have kind of gotten to the point to where I really miss playing with you guys and kind of hanging out. So, I'm kind of getting back into this, and we'll see where we can go. I mean, um, obviously, I do want to do more than just Hawken, but right now it seems to be just as much as I can do to try to even get these up just once a week. So I'm going to go ahead and play, and actually today we have the Incinerator as a weekly special, so I'm going to go ahead and play around with that one. I know you see my typical mech kind of sitting here right now, but as soon as we get into a match, I'm just going to switch over to the Incinerator and we'll play with that and we'll see how we can do. Obviously, I don't expect to do too well. It's a heavy mech, so it's a little bit slower than what I'm used to, and I think it's a little bit more of a defensive mech than what I'm used to. So, but I could be completely wrong, and we'll find that out here very quickly. So, okay, very good, very good thing for me to get on with defensive. We're in siege, so going. Whoop. It has the fish. I did not say I wanted a fish. Fishes are distracting. But, oh well. I guess we'll take it. Uh, wait, is this siege or is this missile assault? No, this is siege. And I'm going to... Oh! So this one doesn't have... Okay. See, this isn't necessarily what I was used to in a heavy mech, I thought.
Enemy battleship preparing to launch.
It is... It definitely has, Oh, yeah, I can get up there. It has... It doesn't have a switch mode.
Lockdown anti-air.
That's gonna actually probably be painful for us. It's faster than what I'm used to with a heavy, so we'll see how we can do. Wow. We've got... Oh, okay, so we actually have 3 on each side. I am dropping in and finishing off with this. So this one doesn't actually have a defensive mode, so I guess it is a little bit more offensive based than what I was expecting. That's actually kind of a good thing.
Team base under attack.
I mean, obviously, letting them get first launch isn't necessarily good, but we'll see what we can do. As far as getting the AA going. Where? Where are you? What the heck? Ow. That was kind of painful. Almost got the tech. Had I been able to find them a little bit sooner, I think I might have actually been able to get that sorted, but that was... I almost want to say my fault simply for not playing often enough. So let's see if we can't do a little bit better here. Walker. Makes me think of Zelda.
Defense is critical.
For silly reasons.
Battleship destroyed.
Alright, so...
Overheating. Overheating. Overheating.
I am actually going to repair here. Really don't want to do that yet, but don't have a lot of a choice. I do think we were able to... I'm going to load up on heat.
Weapons overheated.
Oh! Well, that's bad.
Anti-air launched. Enemy battleship defenses critical. Enemy battleship destroyed.
that's bad. That is really bad. Yeah. Kind of saw that coming, didn't we? Okay, so this one actually plays a little bit differently. Your heat is generated and then expended. If you max out your heat, it will cause you to shut down as normal, but generally speaking, it's not the same at all. Your primary weapon generates heat, your secondary weapon expends heat, and that's kind of, I don't know the difference between the two modes. I think that might be something worth looking into for me. But yeah, it's definitely a different mech. It doesn't function the same way as a normal C class in that it doesn't have a new unbalance my happy butt.
Overheating.
There we go. I was gonna say, they need to switch to us, not the other way around. Alright.
Enemy sighted.
And yeah, I'm going and taking my energy back as much as I'd like to help in a fight right now. I don't think it's a good idea. So that one was kind of a grenade. Yep. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Right, because that's what you want to do. Yeah. And I knew I was going to be able to get back to base. So, I won't quite have enough. Will not have quite enough.
Enemy sighted.
Alright, let's see what we can do here.
Overheating.
That uses a lot of heat. That one is higher damage, more heat.
Battleship preparing to launch.
Holy crap, that thing does a lot of damage.
Battleship launched. Defend and
That does a lot. That just simply does a lot of damage. I don't like the primary weapon, mostly because it's not as fast as what I'm used to. I really do like my Vulcan cannon, and as someone else said, that's probably because I can't aim. But hey, you know, if that's the way it is, that's the way it is. You know, I mean, obviously that's something that I really kind of enjoy playing around with, and I think that's kind of the thing, is what you have to look at. So I'm kind of glad that I haven't straight up bought this. I mean, don't get me wrong, this will definitely be something that I want to get, but it's not quite the style I want. I mean, I really like it, don't get me wrong, but it's not quite what I was looking for, I think is the best way to put it.
enemy sighted.
The heat mechanic is, and I mean, obviously with a different gun, I mean, this might play completely differently too. The heat mechanic is obviously something that would be something you'd have to get used to. It is a lot different from the normal shoot until you overheat or almost overheat, and then back out of it. And that's kind of the thing, isn't
Overheating.
it? Yeah, that does a lot of damage. And I think under the right circumstances and with a little bit of practice, I think I might enjoy this thing. Also, the
Overheating.
primary gun is something that takes time, but as you do damage with it, it generates more and more heat. So that's something to be aware of too. So you can kind of keep a much more sustained fight going with it than you might otherwise have been able to do. I mean, if it was still the slow, like one shot, like it does at first, that doesn't sustain real well. But this thing does, as you fire it more and more successively, it keeps going more and more rapidly, and this thing is a good area of denial mech. It's just really good at that. And I mean, I think once you get used to it, you know what, this might even be the next thing that I really play around with.
Help requested. Overheating.
Obviously, it's not quite.
Battleship defenses critical.
Not quite what I'm used to, but the more I play with it, the more I like it. I really like this thing. I think it takes a certain kind of person to play with it and play it well, and I don't necessarily think that I'm that kind of person, but I do like the uniqueness of its style, and I'm actually surprised that more people aren't playing it. Alright, so let's go do this. Yeah, so let's go get more EU and get our thing going. They're about ready to get their battleship going. So
Enemy battleship preparing to launch.
that's something that we will have to be very, very aware of. We do not have any energy units.
Enemy battleship launched. Lockdown anti-air.
That AA is something we need to get, but we also need to get energy units back quickly too. This is going to be kind of a back and forth fight, I think. So I'm going to go drop this off and then help take over the AA, because I'm not. I'll be content letting somebody who has a little bit less capacity take care of that AA, or take care of the energy, if I can kind of help keep the AA locked down for ourselves and get rid of their battleship as quickly as possible. Ah, good. So we do have AA going. 2-1, 3-1.
Team anti-air launched.
You know what? I'm gonna go get our battleship going then. If... Ooh. Oh, we got it? Okay, good, good. We've got more people out there. I'm gonna get the energy.
Anti-air launched.
Come on. Give me you. What the heck?
Team base sustaining heavy damage.
Alright, so
Enemy
let's
battleship
not do this
defenses
one.
critical. Overheating.
Oops. Can I get over this guy? No. I just want to get around you.
Overheating anti-air launched. Enemy shuttle destroyed. Overheating. 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 Overheating.
Can I get him out? Yes! Good, 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 good. I almost got two of them dead. And with a heavy, that's actually kind of uncommon for me. Yeah. So I have yet to play around with the heat exchange thing here. I haven't... Okay, so what my special ability does is it takes my heat and spreads it out to everybody nearby, but what's the point in doing that if... Oh, I can steal heat from my teammates too. Wow, I didn't know that. So I generate heat by being near my... Oh, see, that changes a lot. I mean, it doesn't really change anything, but
Team battleship
it just...
preparing to
Okay,
launch.
so no wonder I do so much better when I'm around everybody and I'm firing these things off, like, every half a second. That
Team
makes this
battleship
thing
launched.
almost
Defend anti-air.
almost overpowered. I can generate heat by being around other guys who are shooting. That's...
Overheating.
Where'd you go?
Overheating. Enemy base under attack.
Huh. And the range on this thing is actually pretty
Double
significant.
kill. Dominating.
I'm gonna die here, but... Still, that's pretty significant. Being able to keep them back, you know, halfway to their base. Yeah, I like this mech. I don't know. I mean, if the G2 assault is really as bad as some people say it is, I think I might even be really disappointed if I take that over this. Yep.
Overheating.
And I mean, the accuracy is going to be crap, only because I'm always shooting this,
Enemy base defenses critical.
but it generates so much heat. And I really... Okay, I think maybe I'm a little bit too hyped up about this mech, but I'm almost wondering if the changes that they made might not have made it a little bit too strong. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna play around with it while I can, but
Enemy sighted.
that said, this thing is awful damn strong. It just is. I mean, it takes time to kill people though. It takes a good amount of time to kill someone. But once you actually start, like once you really start getting going with that flame cannon, you just keep everybody the hell away from you because they don't want to be caught in it because it does a lot of damage. Like if you can build enough damage to do that, or build enough heat to do a couple of them successively, it can take out almost anything. And I think that's where its danger lies, is the longer it stays alive, the more damage it does. And I think that's pretty significant. I mean, it does have a good amount of health. It doesn't have any of the damage reductions a standard heavy would have. So you're not going to have the turret mode and all that happy shit, but it's good at taking out heavies, especially. As long as you're not taking on 3 of them at a time, which is kind of dumb on my part. But still, I mean, the other guys, there's 2 of them, 3 of them against me, and they all have pretty low health. And by the time I actually get back there, they're going to be dead and respawned because of the fact that everybody else kind of followed me in. So for such a bad start with this fight, I think we wound up doing really, really well, and I think that this mech is pretty damn significant. I don't know how well it would hold in the other types of matches.
Ability activated.
Whoa. Okay, so I didn't really get the chance to use that ability or see what it really does.
Mission success.
I like that number. 1776. Pilot level 20 unlocked. Well, yeah. Unlocked that a little while ago. Yeah, I have to say, I think I really like this mech. Wow. Yeah, see, all that EXP goes straight into that, and it doesn't do anything. So, wow. Oh, wait, no, I guess that got dumped into the Universal EXP. So I might be able to send that straight to... Oh, please tell me I can send that straight to my Assault. XP options. Will it let me transfer? Or do I have to purchase transfers? Transfer it to... Oh, you can straight transfer EXP? I wasn't aware of that. Yeah, I'm just gonna send it to my basic assault mech. I mean, you know, obviously I'm doing everything I can to kind of to get that guy leveled up as much as I can, but still, that was oh wow. Yeah, well, hey, I have MC. I could transfer something off of maybe like the higher level bruiser I have and kind of just re-level him. Um, Transfer from into yeah, but see, it's only 480 XP. It's not even worth messing with. I'm just being silly at this point. That said, I think I've found a new friend. And I'm really, really, really tempted to buy that friend. Um, that's gonna be rough. Because again, if I do buy that, or if I don't buy that and I buy the G2 Assault and it's just disappointing, I'm gonna be so frustrated and so upset. But I've been pushing so long to get the G2 Assault that I'm like, yeah, should I really buy that thing right now too? And I mean, my standard assault really isn't that far off from getting one of the from getting max level, which allows me to get that next assault. So decisions. Although that said, I have like 16,000 credits. Um, which means even if I go through and wait until I level this thing up, I might even have like 10,000 left over by the time I get this thing finished up and purchase that other mech and get that. I mean, see, there's other items that I wanted to get for this one too, but I don't use items half the time, and that's part of my problem. I think part of the reason why I'm not as good a player as I could be is because I don't utilize everything that I have available to me. That said, I you know what? Honestly, I think I've kind of fallen in love with that thing. I think I'm gonna have to buy it. I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna leave it settle for a night. I'm probably gonna wind up playing around with it a little bit more and kind of getting a little bit more used to it and kind of getting a better idea of it and seeing what I think of it. But as far as especially area of denial, the incinerator is really it seems to be really damn good for that. It seems to be, you know, I mean, obviously if you let something get a little bit too close and too in the way, that shot takes a lot of damage, and it's a little bit of an AoE shot too. So if you have everybody kind of bunched up and they're all right there, you take a good chunk of everything's health out if they're not playing smartly. So yeah, that's the incinerator. I really had some fun with that, and I hope you guys did too. All right, I'll catch you later. Thanks for playing. Bye.